Hey everyone, so I kind of turned 44 minutes of footage into 13 minutes, so this is the 44 minutes. If you didn't read the title or the thumbnail, I'm making a parkour map in this video. So, I started off by building the main lobby, where the players spawn, so I'll do a time-lapse for that. So here it is, it's a little jittery, I'm sorry for that. They'll be smoother in later parts of the video, I'm pretty sure. So we added this mine shaft, and then I forgot that tinted glass doesn't let light pass through it, so I made a whole bunch of this for like no reason. So yeah. I added stone at the back so that even if they could see through it, they wouldn't see into the super flat. So yeah. And I added torches around at the ceiling, and I added another torch. So next, I decided to start working on the actual jumps, you know, the main part of the parkour. Why does my thumb hurt? Anyways. And then I did a little bit of play testing, just to make sure it's nice, you know, it goes nice. And then I did this. Now in the final version, this jump is a lot easier. You'll see that later in the video. As in, we're getting a time lapse right now. But I put a Neo in for some reason. I decided that a Neo would be a good idea. And then adding a ladder the other side of that Neo jump. So it'd be hard. So I failed like 10 times. So later in the video, I update the Neo to be easier. So I get rid of the ladder. And then add a 3-block jump. And more time lapses of me, you know, making this work and look good, you know, because, you know, how am I going to make a Minecraft map without it looking good? As you can tell, this looks a lot like the final version of the map. A lot more than it did before, because before was, you know, nothing. So this is the first playtest. Of course, the layout is basically the same. Just there's an extra ladder on the jump after the Neo, and the landing block on the Neo has a slab. So I added a hole over here. You know, later the stair isn't going to be there. You know, I just decided to do this. It looked cool. That's what mattered. So I played around with the Neo jump. I don't know if this is the part where I change it, but I added the second ladder below the jump. And so, yeah. I can't believe it turned from literal just a flat land of grass into an entire cave. As you can see, I'm adding in tripwire hooks. And if you don't know what the tripwire hooks are for, they're checkpoints, pretty much, in the level. So when you stand on one, it will set your spawn point to in front of the tripwire hook, so that, you know, it makes sense. Or I'll put it on the tripwire hook. I'll probably put it on the tripwire hook. And then I add another hole. And then cut over here, because you know, it's getting boring. So, of course, now I grabbed the brand new pale moss block that they added in the latest update. I added a lot of time lapses in this video because, well, let's face it, it was 44 minutes of footage. I just shortened it down to 13 minutes. Because let's be fair, I don't want my videos too long because the average attention span has dropped. So here's a small little segment of me playing around with my video settings. So as you can see, I turned on fancy graphics. And then I decided to turn on smooth lighting. Now, when I did this, I don't like how smooth lighting looks. I'm sorry. I turned it off as fast as possible. I do not like how smooth lighting looks. It just feels weird to me. So here's another time lapse of me building a wall. It's actually like one of the shortest. It's like 7 seconds or something. I remember there was one time lapse that was like 7 seconds when I was editing. And I edited this video yesterday. So like, that's crazy. Oh yeah, and I recorded it yesterday. Because I'm uploading it the day I do the voiceover. And the day I edited the voiceover is after I edited the video. And I edited the video the day I recorded it. So as you can tell, all the holes have trees above them. I don't know why, I just thought it would be a cool idea. Maybe it looks like a forest to you, I don't know. Sorry for the small cutout in my breathing. I just had to fix something. And that is this clip that you're watching right here, this time lapse. I had forgot to make it actually a time lapse. It's no longer 13 minutes, it's now 11 minutes. That part's up 2 minutes. I'm so glad I slowed that down. Now imagine, does this look like a cave to you? I'd say yes. And this. Does this look like a cave to you? Probably not. Back to time-lapse. See, it was supposed to be a time-lapse. Okay. As you can tell, I made a mistake while editing, so I had to fix it. Which is why there was a cutoff in my voice, so. I'm adding a hole in the floor to, you know, add a second side. Now you're never gonna interact with this side, but it's there because this is a cave. I can't just have one side uncovered, which is why I showed you the screenshots. And actually, I just realized, yeah, I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna be weird. All right, and then I filled in the moss. And added in some extra wall because, you know, watching me build walls is very boring. And I know that. I mean, I got bored. Like, I literally got bored building a wall myself. And now I'm AFK in this part, so while I'm getting water, I'd like to kindly ask for you to subscribe. It helped me out a lot and pushes this video back into the algorithm. What am I saying? It pushes this video into the algorithm just like liking the video and commenting. Commenting can give you feedback on like if you want to learn how to make one of these types of maps or if you just liked the map in general. And subscribing helps you to stay notified when I make the next part of the series or when I upload another Bedwars clip or something. Yeah, that's practically it. Sorry for the cutoff in my breathing. I actually have to go cut a part now, so back to the video, I guess. Alright, and here's the time lapse again because, well, watching me build walls is boring. As you can see, at the beginning of the video there was a comparison. That's a joke, by the way. There wasn't. But you can tell, if you compare the start of the video to now, I just realized it's no longer 11 minutes, it's 10. Why do I keep shortening the video? Whatever, it's 13 seconds longer than 10 minutes, so, like, that's happy, because I want to keep it above 10 minutes, but below 15 minutes. So I think 10 minutes is, like, a good length. So I finished the wall here, I'm pretty sure. Now, of course, the video's almost done, so, like, here I do a small little playtest. I can't count it as a playtest because I stopped playtesting in the middle. This is the part where no, it isn't. It happened earlier. What am I? Am I even paying attention to my own video? Oh yeah, I accidentally broke that. So now that stair is facing the wrong way than it was at the start. So now another time lapse. This one's pretty short as well. It's me filling up the area with water and placing in the extra holes, the non-waterlogged blocks. So, time for the final level. And that is going to be all for today, folks. I had a really fun time making this video. And I hope you enjoyed watching, because, like, this was something so fun to build in the moment. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you all next time. I still have the images for the thumbnail in the video. Yeah, that's gonna be removed. Bye. I should cut this off now.